I don't think he would have come here today looking to run, but that happens.
These things happen.
These things happen. So let's see how much character he has, and if he can hold his own as a new boy on the block.
Wouldn't it be interesting if he were to go on to win this section, Perry?
They're off and running. Not a good start from Josiah Cato. And next to him, Harrison College, Jeremy Small doing well. Aiden August as the Allen School as well. He's coming out nicely as they come off the bend. We have the Harrison College lad, Small. Cato is holding his own so far. Is Jeremy Small and Cato. Small and Cato so far. And Cato fades at the last 20 meters into fourth, but Small did it. And we have August is there as well. Dimitri Bourne. And then Cato. So, section 2 is done.
The assignment's already being given, so they're motoring along here, Barry.
So
really not wasting a lot of time at all.
So we have in lane number 3, Jamari Ben, the Ellerslie School. In lane 4, Delano Thomas, Conmere School. In lane 5, Isaac Lawrence, Graydon Seeley. In lane number 6, we have Simeon Maynard, Harrison College. In lane 7, Oregon Straker, Ursuline Convent. And out there in lane number 8, Jamarco Gill from the St. George Secondary, and he's one to watch as well.
Of course,
coming back into a little bit of form, Jamarco Gill. And
record held by Daquan Clark, 23.27. That's the time they'll be chasing, set last year. We saw him in action a little earlier. And the BSAT record held by Darian Clark of the St. Michael School, a time of 22.13. Those are the times that these athletes will be chasing down. Just trying to get a good perspective as it relates to our camera angle here. The athletes, though, being asked to stand. So now the athletes coming to our shot.
And we'll talk about 2 results we just received for the 200 meters, under 15 girls and the under 17 boys. In the meantime, the athletes are down now on the starters' orders for section 2 in the under 15 boys 200 meters. They're off to a good start. August, King, Bourne, Gollop, Small, and Cato. Well, actually, Cato was supposed to be there.
No, that's the wrong one. That's the 3, Gill.
Okay, we're on to 3, actually. That's Jamarco Gill.
Jamarco Gill on the outside.
Jamarco Gill. It's Gill all the way. Gill all the way. They won't catch Gill. Gill wins it easy. And second there between Ellerslie and Combermere, Ben and Thomas. But Jamarco Gill of the St. George Secondary, easy winner there.
I saw Jamarco at the beginning of the track season, and he was all over the place, out of sorts. And it's so wonderful to see him now coming back into his own and really, really being competitive.
Perry, where's the record marker? You're using a marker to highlight all these records?
I'm using my pen today.
Well, go right ahead and mark another record.
But the
under 15 girls,
so
200 meters.
They've actually put the mark next to the.
That's good. So they're flagging these things for us.
The records for us.
25.77, a zone record set by Danica Gittins of St. George Secondary. Isn't this her second record?
Yes, that's it. That shows you the 200 hurdle strength coming to bear on the flat too.
Yes. 25.77. And Tiara Stewart of Ellerslie was very close to it too. 25.84. The record was 25.80. So a good run there from those two. Amani Curtin of Harrison College finishing in third, 26.43. No record in the under 17 boys, but Jean-Pierre Hines of Christchurch Foundation winning 22.33. And I believe we're going to be going back on track now for the first of 3 in the under 13 girls. Go ahead, Ian.
In lane 2, representing Harrison College, Janicia Wilson. In lane 3, Shante Morris, Christchurch Foundation. In lane 4, looks like Danica Applewaith of Graydon Seeley. In lane 5, Shania Hunt of the Springer Memorial School. In lane 6, Kelia Bentham of Combermere. And rounding out the field in this first section of 3 is Risha Simmons of Parkinson Memorial.
I'm going to have our eyes on Shante Morris of Christchurch Foundation.
Has been impressive all day. Your call, Perry.
So they're on the starters' orders and on the marks. And there they go. A good start from Shante Morris. And on the outside, the athlete from Cromwell School, Kelia Bentham, running well, but coming off the bench first and showing her class and dominance. Shante Morris, a very strong run from her. Look at her go. She's pulling away from the field right about now. Christchurch Foundation, Shante Morris just powering to the finish line. She's going, she's gone. Easing up along the line, cruising across the line. Shante Morris, the athlete from Cromwell School. Kelia Bentham was there in second. Looks like Spring Memorial's Shania Hunt there for third. But no doubt who the winner is in this heat. Shante Morris slamming the field, stamping her authority on that section. Remember, these are time finals. And we are already on to section 2 of 3. No wasted time here. So we're going to see in lane number 2, Tratisha Beckles of Parkinson Memorial. In lane 3, Sierra Markle, Harrison College. In lane 4, Gamara Combach, the Ellerslie School. In lane number 5, Tatiana Seeley, Conmere School. In lane 6, O'Shea Jordan, St. George Secondary. And in lane number 7, Davia Stewart, the Allen School.
The record?
Yes, they're chasing that
by Brianna Boyce, set just last year, a time of 27.15 seconds. The BSAC record set by Christina McConney of Queen's College. Remember her name. A time of 25.62 seconds. And that record was set back in 2011.
Will we have a new record holder this year? Let's see.
Yes. It's the young lady from Foundation. Is that Morris? I think she looks capable of possibly challenging at least the zone record.
Yes, at least the zone record, yes. I agree with you.
We await the official times, though.
And kudos to the official there and for the finish time. They finish line. They have been churning out results very quickly today, and we must give them credit for that. Well, a job well done. As we have a little chanting war going on the eastern side, Conmere versus I can't make out which the other school is. But that's what it's all about, Michael.
Well, I remember it myself, of course. In those days, we actually were in the stands, Perry.
Oh, don't bring back those memories.
Yeah. Well, they're good memories.
Yeah, they're great memories.
I remember. They're great memories in the stands. I guess you're a bit closer if you're on the cycle track now, aren't you, Michael Jules?
You see a lot more from back up, from way back. Oh, we had a false start. But you see a lot more from further back, Ian.
Correct.
You certainly have a point there, Perry. You do see a lot more from further back
and higher up.
Mm-hmm.
The law school, I remember the law school posse used to be all the way up to the top of the stands, and we would see everything from up there.
Oh boy. So we had a false start in that second section. Athletes being recalled.
You see the conference going on over there, and all the starters and the assistants and stuff. They're there. The assistant starters, the starters, assistants, everybody's out there having a conference.
Of course, the junior athletes aren't DQ'd on the first false start. Not even sure if that was a false start, but there was definitely an issue at the start of the second section a while ago. As the voices of the teams continue to ascend here at the National Stadium, they're closely bundled together over on the other side of us, going back and forth. The chants, the I guess, friendly rivalry. And certainly, by now, the inconspicuous absence of the drums that we so desperately miss.
And the trumpets and the bugles.
Oh.
Oh, man.
But the Bahamas, though.
What a festive atmosphere.
Michael Jules, are you going to the Bahamas for Carifta 2018? So we're going to get to enjoy some trumpets and some drums over there then.
Of course, that's the atmosphere that's necessary. See nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with it. So, on the line, competitors for, this is the under 13 girls.
Yes, this is the second section, and there they go. And we see the athlete from Ellerslie, Jamara Combach, looking nice in the middle of the field. On the outside, Davia Stewart running nicely as well. As they come off, it's Stewart from the Allen School, Combach from Ellerslie. Stewart and Combach, those are the two best athletes right now. But Stewart on the outside, she's stamping her authority on it. It doesn't look as fast as the first section, but Stewart is there.
Oh, and
Colmere gets the second from Ellerslie. So that's the athlete Tatiana Seeley from Colmere leaning on the line. But this seat is looks a lot slower than the first seat in terms of that first place position. So we will wait.
And section 3 already on the line.
Ooh, this is going to be good as well, Ian, the lane assignment.
Yeah, the lane assignments. In the second, in lane 2 rather. I'm seeing here, looks like Alicia Downs of Christchurch Foundation. Lane 3, Kalia Goodridge of Springer Memorial. In lane 4, Kendra John of St. George Secondary. In lane 5, Tamika Husbands of the Allen School. And in lane 6, we have here Shania Griffith of the Ellerslie Secondary School.
And all eyes will be on Kalisha Downs in lane number 2 from Christchurch Foundation. She's been having a wonderful BSAC as well. Her first year in this arena as a secondary school athlete. They've been asked to stand.
Did we get the results of the under 15 girls 200?
Not as yet, Michael.
Yes, I think we did.
We
Was
did?
that the one with our friend from St. George Secondary?
Oh yes, Danica. She would have set a new record. We have here the under 17s as well.
Okay, good.
No records broken there. That's confirmation of the winner, Christchurch Foundation in the under 17 girls, Leilani Haddock, 25-23. And in the boys, Jamil Miller, Christchurch Foundation again, 21-93, and his compatriot Josiah Atkins, 21-98. So valuable points there for Christchurch Foundation in the boys. And Springer get double points in the girls, and they're off and running. And the final section, Kalisha Downs now trying to make up the stagger on everyone. And she's on the inside. She has the whole world in front of her, but on the outside, running nice and strong, Shania Griffith of Ellerslie, as well as Tamika Husbands of the Allen School. Kalisha Downs coming down the home track. Her arms need to do some work for her arm movement. That's gonna slow her a little bit. But Husbands is holding on. Husbands from Downs from Griffith. Kalisha Downs, Michael.
Close finish there, Perry.
She was a little off the pace coming off the bend, and she really had to run back. I'm very concerned though about her upper body, the arms and stuff. It really shouldn't be. You want to see the elbow driving back, keeping it close to the body and driving back, punching back, and helping propel your torso forward.
And those are things that obviously the coaches would pay special attention to, and over time we would expect that there would be some improvements in those areas.
Because she has a lot of potential, and I am sure she's going to go far in the BSAC arena. And we're ready with the under 13 boys already up and flying. In lane number 2, Tion Haynes, Colmere School. In lane 3, Tyja Bishop, St. Leonard's Boys. In lane 4, Christian Griffith, Allen School. In lane 5, Tevin Brathwaite, Harrison College. In lane 6, Trey Callender, the Ellerslie School. And in lane 7, Shamoria Franklin, Graydon Seeley. Am I correct, or have they changed them? Oh, yes, I am correct. So we are waiting patiently the start of the first of 3 sections in the under 13 boys 200-meter dash. These young lads are chasing the record, the zonal record of 26:19, set last year in 2016 by Jamarco Gill of the St. George Secondary. So my apologies to St. George. You all have a zonal record already in the boys, and now you have 2 in the girls. So, and the BSAC record set in 2009 by this name, I remember this youngster from the law school, Shea Nurse, 2009, 24:05. And there they go off and running, and the athlete there from St. Leonard's boys off on a flyer. Oh, he has made a mistake on everyone. Bishop comes off the bend first, and he's flying off the bend. He is way in front. Tiger Bishop leading them as they come down the home stretch. Tiger Bishop stamping his authority on this one. Aline School's Christian Griffith in second. And Commodore Sion Haynes, we saw him in the long jump, jumping well, finishing third in that first of 3 sections.
And as we move along pretty quickly here, Perry, we see the second section already on the line. So the lane assignments: Christian Owls in lane 2, Christchurch Foundation. In lane 3, Dante Padmore of Graydon Sealy. In lane 4, Rashawn Batson, Harrison College. In lane 5, Joshua Thorpe, St. George Secondary. In lane 6, Ismail Aline of St. Leonard's Boys. And in lane 7, that looks like Jaheen Herbert of Parkinson Memorial.
This one again, we see a lot of names here. I know for sure a lot of these guys, Christian Oz would have run at knapsack last year. None of the other names are jumping out at me in terms of knapsack participants last year. So these are guys who are now coming into the fray, so to speak. And there they go off and running.
Look at the young man from St. Leonard's. He got a good start. That's Aline. He's coming off the turn now and looking pretty good. But watch on the inside, Perry running out of lane 2. The young man from Christchurch Foundation. That's Christian Als. But from my vantage point, Perry, it seems as though in lane 6 it is going to be Aline, followed by the young man from Harrison College. That is Rashawn Batson. And on the inside, Christian Als is going to cross the line in 3rd position. Those are the top 3 finishers in that second section.
Yes, so we are really rolling here. The final section. And in lane number 2, Jaleel Grosvenor, St. George Secondary. And lane 3, Shamar Blanchard, Parkinson Memorial. In lane number 4, Thierry Gibson, Christchurch Foundation. In lane 5, Nathan Brathwaite, Combermere School. And in lane 6, Renako Brown, the Allen School. They're chasing 26:19, set by Jamarco Gill for the zone record. 24:05 is the BSAC record set by Shea Nurse from the Lodge School way back in 2009. And they're ready to go on their marks. Off and running. Good start. Right. And we see on the inside St. George, that's Grosvenor. And the athlete from Combermere, Nathan Brathwaite. But Grosvenor and Brathwaite, those are the top 2 in this seat. Grosvenor and Brathwaite. Who's going to get it? Who wants it the most is going to get it. Grosvenor and Brathwaite. Brathwaite is pulling away. Brathwaite crosses the line now. Grosvenor second.
Grosvenor from we had the young man from Combermere, Nathan Brathwaite. Then we had Grosvenor in second, and I think in third we had the young man from Aline, if I'm not mistaken. That was Brown.
Right, so while we await these 4x4s, I think that's the only event we have left on the track. So we have the under 20 boys shot put. 8th position, DeAndre Bascom, St. Leonard's Boys, 10.47 meters. 7th, Zane Franklin, Allen School, 10.87 meters. Tremaine Griffith of Cormier School in 6th, 11.14 meters. Lamar Springer of Cormier School in 5th, 11.53 meters. 4th position, Zion Hill, Harrison College, 11.90 meters. And the top 3. 3rd position, Jonathan Greenwich, Christchurch Foundation, 12.90 meters. 2nd position, Justin Adams here with Christchurch Foundation, 14.71 meters. And the champion and new record holder, the old record, 14.77 meters for the zone. The old record, and yes, I did say old record for BSAC. Old BSAC record, 17.40 meters. The new zonal and BSAC record holder, Tristan Gibbons, Harrison College, 18.63 meters.
I understand he did that in one throw, Perry.
One throw and stopped.
Stop. That was it.
So
took a seat.
We have some time before the 4x4, so we're going to take a break, and we're going to take a short break and come back to you live with the running of the 4x4s here to cap off the Esther Maynard zone here at the National Stadium, BSAC 2018.
Looking for strength and energy? Try Ensure and Live with all-in-one nutrition for healthy bones, muscles, heart, immune system, digestion. Ensure and Live at a store near you.
With Ozone, get Wi-Fi with your MiFi. Get the Ozone data experience with your very own portable Wi-Fi hotspot wherever you go. No matter the device, share the connection, stay in the moment, and never skip a beat. Buy an Ozone MiFi and activate a MiFi or data plan of your choice. Get Wi-Fi with your MiFi with Ozone Wireless beyond a network.
Yes is a beautiful word. It empowers us. It brings satisfaction. And since you earn up to 3% cash back on everyday purchases with the Scotiabank Gold MasterCard, that's a lot of satisfaction, a lot more often. Plus, you get a welcome bonus from the get-go. Scotiabank Gold MasterCard is the card that keeps on giving, so it's easier for you to create many more precious yes moments. Apply for yours today. Call or visit a Scotiabank branch to find out more. Conditions apply.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club.
It's more than just money.
Home development with the Crib Club. You're young and you need to save money with the Crib Club. Savings have value and sustainability. So listen, children, show some discipline. It is beneficial for you. When you save, you see the value.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club. More than just money with the credit union Crib Club.
Yeah.
Looking for strength and energy? Try Ensure and Live with all-in-one nutrition for healthy bones, muscles, heart, immune system, digestion. Ensure and Live at a store near you.
With Ozone, get Wi-Fi with your MiFi. Get the Ozone data experience with your very own portable Wi-Fi hotspot wherever you go. No matter the device, share the connection, stay in the moment, and never skip a beat. Buy an Ozone MiFi and activate a MiFi or data plan of your choice. Get Wi-Fi with your MiFi with Ozone Wireless beyond a network.
Yes is a beautiful word. It empowers us. It brings satisfaction. And since you earn up to 3% cash back on everyday purchases with the Scotiabank Gold MasterCard, that's a lot of satisfaction, a lot more often. Plus, you get a welcome bonus from the get-go. Scotiabank Gold MasterCard is the card that keeps on giving, so it's easier for you to create many more precious yes moments. Apply for yours today. Call or visit a Scotiabank branch to find out more. Conditions apply.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club.
It's more than just money.
Home development with the Crib Club. You're young and you need to save money with the Crib Club. Savings have value and sustainability. So listen, children, show some discipline. It is beneficial for you. When you save, you see the value.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club. More than just money with the credit union Crib Club.
Yeah.
It's not about exercising. It's having the strength to do what you're passionate about. It's not about the road traveled. It's about the one to be traveled. An important thing in life is finding the perfect balance between body and soul. With a bottle of Ensure, you get the proteins, calcium, and 26 vitamins and minerals your body needs to live the best moments of your life with strength and energy. Your life, your health, your Ensure.
You miss dinner? With a bottle of Ensure, you get 9 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and the calcium that your body needs. For the hectic moments of your life, drink Ensure.
With Ozone, get Wi-Fi with your MiFi. Get the Ozone data experience with your very own portable Wi-Fi hotspot wherever you go. No matter the device, share the connection, stay in the moment, and never skip a beat. Buy an Ozone MiFi and activate a MiFi or data plan of your choice. Get Wi-Fi with your MiFi with Ozone Wireless beyond a network.
We start with a yes. But when life takes unexpected turns, you can still say yes to more. The Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard gives you points with every purchase that you can use to travel anywhere. Fly on any airline, anywhere, anytime, with no blackout dates. Plus, with just 20,000 Scotia points, you can say yes to select destinations. With Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card, it's easier to say yes to everything. Apply for yours today. Call or visit a Scotiabank branch to find out more. Conditions apply.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club.
It's more than just money.
Home development with the Crib Club. You're young and you need to save money with the Crib Club. Savings have value and sustainability. So listen, children, show some discipline. It is beneficial for you. When you save, you see the value.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club. More than just money with the credit union Crib Club.
Yeah.
So we were with Kobe Hudson. Kobe, now you absolutely shattered the record in the 400 meters under 15 boys. Is that your pet event? Is that the event that you were concentrating on? And was it your objective today to run down the record?
Well, today my objective really going into the race was just to win it. If the record came along, of course I'm happy with it, but the event that I'm really focusing on at BSSAC is going to be 400. I will be running the 8 as well, but 400 really will be my focus.
Will you be running the 2 as well?
No, I start running 200s.
Okay, well, congratulations to you, Kobe. All the best in the remainder of your events, and we certainly look forward to seeing you in the zonal meet and in BSSAC doing some fantastic things for Christchurch Foundation.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Perry. Here with Hannah Connell, an outstanding run in the 100-meter event that we just saw. Hannah, how are you feeling about your run?
I feel good about it. My legs are open up and I feel relaxed.
Fantastic. Now, we saw you at the end of the 400 meters. You were a little bit disappointed. I don't know, your body language. Were you disappointed?
No, I was happy about it.
In the 400?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know 400 is not your event, but were you in your mind today running against your own record at 12.18 that you would have set last year? Were you thinking to challenge that this year?
Yes, please.
In your mind, again, what kind of time are you looking to run? Are you hoping that at the end of the event you would have run?
At least 11.9 or 12.0.
11.9, 12.0. What's the correct qualifying standard?
11.80.
11.80. And I know that in the back of your mind as well, you must have Carifta as one of those goals that you want to achieve.
Yeah, for the hurdles, 100 hurdles.
Can we look forward in terms of the rest of the season? We will be seeing you. We obviously expect to see you at the zonal meet and certainly at BSAC. But what about the meets that you will be having on Saturdays and those types of championships? Are you going to be participating in that as well, in those meets as well?
Yes, I will.
All right. Well, congratulations on a good run. I really hope that you have broken your record, and we look forward to seeing you for the rest of the day.
We're here with Jalea Denny. We're here at Christchurch Foundation in the House Sports at the National Stadium. She's the champion in the under 17 girls 100-meter dash. It was very close on the line. Jalea, can you talk us through the race from the start to the finish?
My strategy was to strive 10 meters at least and strive through the rest.
So your drive phase, you had the 10-meter drive phase. Okay, and you came up with blocks already, but I saw yesterday you were doing a lot of work with your starts. Not with the blocks. Why aren't they using the blocks at the sports?
I'm not sure, but it would be better to use blocks to get that push.
Yes, we had that discussion yesterday at St. Michael's School Sports as well. But moving on, it came onto the line 12.66. Lenani had 12.69, and Dominique Wood, I believe, she was 12.83 or something like that. That 12.66, what does that mean to you?
Well, it was a rough start from this season so far, but I'm gradually getting there from 12.90 to 12.66, so I'm improving as it goes on.
And that 12.90 was just last Saturday. So in the space of just less than a week, you've lowered your time to 12.66. By the time BSAC roll around and trials roll around for Carifta, where can we see Jalea Denny aiming to be?
Well, I'm aiming for 11.95, and I know I have to put in a lot of work to get there.
Okay, so and you're in how many of the relays this afternoon?
Leilani Haddock, she's she's coming through. We've seen you come through all of the ranks. We've seen you at knapsack. We've seen you at under 13, under 15, and now under 17. What has that journey been like for you?
Well, not all the time I would have won, so it was a tough journey, but I didn't give up, so I'm proud of that, and I will keep pushing and pushing.
In terms of your development right now, where would you say that your strength lies? What is your pet event? We saw you competing in 1, in the 4, and in the 200. You won the 200. What would you say is your pet event at this stage? Because even though you won the 2, that may not be what you prefer. Where is your strength right now?
Well, to be honest, my pet event is the 200. Because in the 100, I don't really get a fast start. So I'm starting to focus more on the 400 and the 200.
So coming from the primary school, your events mainly would have been the sprints, the 1s and 2, and you transitioned obviously when you would have gone to foundation, now into the 2 and the 4. What is the goal and the focus beyond BSAC, maybe even Carifta? How do you see yourself? What do you see track and field as something that you may want to pursue, maybe to reach the elite level one day?
Yes, please. I honestly want to get a scholarship, and I hope I get one because I would like to go on to college and excel over there.
For the rest of the day, you have how many events left? The 4x1, are you running the 4x4? Of course, it's an open event. It's for the young ladies. We have, I'm seeing 7 teams, in fact 6, who will face the starter. They have very keen competition we've had here, Perry. Christchurch Foundation certainly eyeing the double. The defending champions in the girls and last year's runners-up, first runners-up in the boys, looking to turn around those fortunes this time around.
Yes, but Ian, it doesn't matter. I always say this. It doesn't matter if you win or not. These are for bragging rights. And I'm looking at the Harrison College girls team, and that is a special team there as well. So even though Harrison College isn't factoring the top 2, they're still going to want to go out stamping their authority on these 4x4s in the girls. and Michael, I was saying just now we have the 4x4s and we were looking at the points just now and it looked pretty close. And then the Christchurch Foundation posse was screaming and cheering, and then the stadium announcer kind of burst the bubble and let them know, well, these scores do not include the last 4 field events that have not been they have not been added to the scores as yet. So and we know for a fact that Harrison College were doing some good work out there in the field, and Spring Memorial as well. So right now everyone has to run.
So it's really not done and dusted.
Nope. We have a long while before we can dust this one off.
So let's look at some lane assignments. In fact, no, let's look at the records first. The girls will be chasing a time of 3 minutes or 17.71 seconds.
That can never be the girls. Never be the girls.
Oh my goodness, Michael Jules, did you come and touch the system here?
Not
No, I
at
have
all.
the girls' scores in front of me.
There you go.
Oh. Did you do that, Mr. Jules?
Not at all. It's far away from
All
this,
right.
from the
I don't know
far
how
away.
that happened, but let's look at the records. In terms of the zone record, is held by Christchurch Foundation, and the time is 3 minutes 53.20 seconds, set just last year. A team which consisted of Sarah Bell, Tiana Bowen, Hannah Connell, and Yearwood. And the BSSAC record held by the Combermere School, set back in 2012, 3 minutes 48.47 seconds, Perry. The stadium announcer in the background just giving information as it relates to the lane assignments. In lane 1, I see Harrison College. Lane 2, the Combermere School. In lane 3, the Allen School. Lane 4, St. George Secondary. Lane 5, Springer Memorial. In lane 6, the Ellerslie School. In lane 7, Christchurch Foundation. And that...
7 schools in this one.
Yeah, that pretty much brings us to the end in terms of lane assignments.
So 350, 320. And if you know, last year Sarah Bell was part of that team. Hannah Connell was part of that team. We don't have Tiana Bowen with us now. Yuriko Harewood was part of that team. She's not here anymore. So Foundation has instead a replacement, Hoyt, Rosette Hoyt. I don't see who the 4th leg is, but we'll see how things go. Kyla Cummins on that squad.
Kyla Cummins, she's listed here.
So they're off 4x4. This is the girls' open 4x4.
Sarah Bell goes out hard in the first leg.
So Bell is gonna start things going for them. Over on the eastern side, all of the students are almost on the cycle track and almost on the track itself. So a hard run there for Sarah Bell. She's way out. So she'll have to run past the finish line and go a little further to hand over to the second leg. Can you see who's running the second leg for Christchurch Foundation, Perry?
No, we can't see from our
Can't
vantage
make out
point.
who that is. So it's Christchurch Foundation with the lead. And that's Sarah Bell. Slowing down now. Tiring. Combermere in there as well. Combermere actually handing over second. Springer Memorial now. Harrison College in there. And that's Sharissa Moore, who is going to try to move Harrison College up a notch. Rosette Hoyt running the second leg for the Christchurch Foundation as they break. Perry?
Yes, and Rosette is going up nicely. We see that's Combermere, Springer trying to get back into contention. Harrison College with Sharissa Moore running back as well. Christchurch Foundation has a sizable lead. We're going to see what they have in store for the last 2 legs. But I see Harrison College lined up, lay their hands, and she's going to, she has a big heart. We're going to see how she does with that.
Perry, look at Beyonce Waldron running for Springer Memorial.
Yes,
fantastic run.
Fantastic leg there. Beyonce Waldron really running. Oh my, she has run the leg of her life. A beautiful leg from Beyonce. So Springer now in second.
Kyla
Layla Haynes now in third position for Harrison College. Let's see how Layla Haynes will do here.
But up front, Kyla Cummins, she has a very big lead. A lot of cushion in there for the team.
Haynes is really putting her foot down though, Perry and Michael. She's running hard at Deandra Foster.
I have never seen Layla Haynes run a 4 like this in my life.
Wow. That girl is special. That's all I can say. She's special. Wow. So Foundation still holding on to the lead. Springer Memorial now holding on. Layla Haynes, a third leg.
Wow.
Woo! It's hot. Final leg now.
Oh, yes. And Tricia Phillips, she's going to run the last leg for Springer Memorial, and she's going to chase down.
Afraka Bino Ford for Harrison College. Commermere in fourth. Wow.
Springer Memorial is running back into things.
Tricia Phillips running a leg of her life.
This is
here.
all heart here.
Yes.
All heart, Michael Jones.
Afraka Bino Ford trying to catch them. She'll have a lot of work to do. 200 meters out. Christchurch Foundation still holding on. Tricia Phillips trying her hardest to catch the Christchurch Foundation team. Don't think they'll do so though. So about 3:42 on the clock here.
Oh my goodness.
Not the record.
No, they're not on record pace.
But a win will be enough for Christchurch Foundation School. And they've won the girls. A good run from Tricia Phillips anchoring Springer Memorial into second. Christchurch Foundation, Springer Memorial, and Harrison College finishing in third.
And I reckon, Michael Jules, that as they would have finished in that 4x400 meters, that is probably how it will finish.
They will finish
in the girls overall.
Yes. I've never seen Tricia Phillips' legs turn over that quickly before in my
tell
life.
You, I think there's something that happens to a guy when
a girl,
an athlete, athlete, when they get the baton for a 4x4. Wow.
Oh yes.
Whoa.
Very
Just
good run.
waiting until the girls are so excited.
Yes.
Have to wait until the last person finishes. Now they can go. So the victorious team there from Christchurch Foundation going down
to the fans.
Yes, and I'm sure the fans will applaud them.
And you understand, Michael Jules, there was no Hannah Connell.
And Hannah Connell didn't run in that relay
no
team.
Hannah Connell.
That is true.
Could you imagine next week?
Oh, Leilani Haddock. And she's a better for
That's
runner
true
as well.
And they did not have Leilani Haddock in there as well.
All strategy. All strategy.
We'll see what will happen next week.
The line has been drawn in the sand.
They have the depth.
And the gauntlet has been laid down, Michael Jules.
Oh, my goodness.
So what we'll do though is to try and see if we can get into this machine here. See if it can give us some points. The boys are coming up next. The boys are not going to be less exciting because I tell you, Harrison College. So in the meantime, while we search for points, we're going to give a replay. So you guys who would have missed it because you probably were jumping and screaming in your office and getting all. Okay, so that was a replay there of the final moments of the girls 4x4. The team here from Springer Memorial. I have to say again, Ian, Tionce Walren, that young lady, number 1206, that is. Oh, and we see the rejoicing over on the eastern side. The Springer girls getting into fun.
But look at Shante, she's quite a character. But Tionce Walden is in second form,
She's a character.
Second form.
and
tell
she
you,
was
she has
able
promise.
to compete with
With
those
the
senior
big
girls.
ones in the 4x4.
Charissa Moore.
Yeah.
She was able to hold off Charissa Moore on that second leg,
Yes.
and that certainly speaks volumes.
She has great promise.
Yes.
Great
A lot of
promise.
potential
But let's
there.
look at the points quickly before we get into the final event of the Saul Esther Maynard zone. In the girls, Ann Hill is 3 points. Ursuline Convent 6, Graydon Sealy 42, Parkinson 46, Ellerslie 78, St. George Secondary 113, Combermere 153, the Allen School 210.5, Harrison College 276, and I think, as we said for a while, the top two, Springer Memorial 425 and Christchurch Foundation 459.5. Perry, is it done and dusted for the girls' championship?
It's done, it's dusted, and we've hung up that piece of material for next year. I think it's safe to say Christchurch Foundation will repeat as champions in the girls.
And how about the boys, Ian?
In 10th place, the Ursuline Convent. They have amassed 2.5 points. In 9th, Parkinson Memorial 30. In 8th position, Graydon Sealy Secondary School 64 points. In 7th, we have the Ellerslie Secondary School with 106.5 points. In 6th, the St. George Secondary School 142 points. In 5th, the Combermere School with 216 points. 4th place goes to the Allen School with 227. In 3rd, the St. Leonard's Boys 262.5 points. And the top two, in 2nd position, Harrison College with 372.5 points. They were the defending champions, and with only one event left, Michael and Perry, I usually call you by your last name, doing the double. Christchurch Foundation 399 points. Safe to say that both boys and girls championships in the Saul Esther Maynard zone will be heading to Churchill Christchurch. That's where I'm from. That's my constituency. So I will participate in those celebrations as well, even though I presently work at Springer Memorial. So I've gotten 1 and 2.
And your
winning.
alma mater is Ellerslie.
And my alma mater is Ellerslie.
And this is, like I was telling you, Ian, this is just for bragging rights now.
It certainly
this
is.
4x4 right now is for bragging rights.
Now, you know that things are going to change next week, of course.
Oh, they certainly will. St. Michael, the St. Michael School. Oh, they're going to be present.
Oh, my.
The likes of Kyle Gale and Tony Hoyt Small.
And any
Nathan
two others.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Nathan Ferguson.
Yes, Nathan Ferguson.
done.
Oh, my goodness, I forgot him.
You could put anyone with the three of those. And
So Christchurch Foundation last year in the boys set a record of 317.71, and that team consisted of Atkins, Briggs, Hoyt, and Leacock. Are any of these guys present?
Josiah Atkins is.
No Briggs, no Leacock, no Hoyt. But instead, they have
Delano Wickham.
You have
Actually, Hoyt is here. Brendan Hoyt is here.
Brendan
But they
Hoyt.
have Delano Wickham, Andre Callender.
Shane Thorne.
Those two.
You got
So-
Shane
And
Thorne.
Josiah Atkins as well.
The team named here is Josiah Atkins, Andre Callender, Brendan Hoyt, and Delano Wickham. Harrison College has Jonathan Jones, Rio Williams, Nathan Thornhill, and Rasheem Griffith.
Oh.
So,
This is going to be a scorcher.
oh my goodness. Let's look at the record though for BSSAC, 313.77, set by Ellerslie School in 2011. Of course, we know that bomb squad team
those
who
Black
went on
boys.
to become the first Barbadian team in the history of the Penny Relays, not only to go there, but also to make it to a final.
Oh, yes. And
So-
those boys were exceptional.
Yes, 317.71. That's a lot of running for these guys here, so we'll see how things will unfold. What are the lane assignments?
In lane 2, the Combermere School. In lane 3, we have St. George Secondary. In lane 4, the Allen School. In lane 5, Harrison College. In lane 6, Christchurch Foundation School. And in lane 7, the lads from the St. Leonard's Boys. Rounding out the field, Perry, this is going to be a thriller.
This is going to be a good way to end the Saul Esther Maynard zone.
We'll end on a high here. So it's going to be between, really, Harrison College and Christchurch Foundation. Let's take it in, Perry. Christchurch Foundation going out very hard.
Christchurch Foundation is gone.
Oh, my.
Harrison College is there as well, looking nice. So Christchurch Foundation and Harrison College, those are the two top teams.
Harrison College reeling them in, though, as they approach 200 meters, Perry.
And Harrison College started out with Rashim Griffith.
Yes.
I think they're trying to get a lead.
Yes, they are.
But so far, Foundation is hanging in there. Christchurch Foundation has not let them go. So things are looking pretty tight here between these two. Harrison College. Oh my, Brendan Hoyt running a magnificent leg there. So it's going to be really tight here. Christchurch Foundation and Harrison College.
Is that Rio Williams you're seeing there?
No.
So Delano Wickham running the second leg there
yes,
for
Delano
Christchurch Foundation. And looking rather composed as he goes down the back stretch. He's going to be chased hard. Who's chasing him? Is that Rio Williams from Harrison College chasing him?
No, Rio is not up yet. Is it Rio?
But
I think you may be right.
Delano Wickham exceptional.
Delano Wickham is just class.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. It's
Just
not
class.
Rio Williams running the second leg, no. Getting ready now for the third leg. Foundation then goes. And Harrison College. The battle between those two. Aline in third. Combermere, St. Leonard's, and St. George. But as they head down the backstretch, is all Christchurch Foundation. Harrison College will have anchoring though. Jonathan Jones, that's a 46-point man. All they have to do is to close the gap. They just need to close the gap. That's all we want. But the Harrison College competitor is not closing the gap. He's not giving Jones the distance that he needs.
No, he's
so
not.
Jones is going to have a lot of work to do.
And he's waving his hands, signaling, come in.
Give it to me. So Foundation now hands over.
Let's see how this one will go. Jonathan Jones has the baton now and he's gone.
Oh.
He is gone, Michael Jones.
Can he catch him?
Let's see.
Wow.
I made that about 50 meters in
All
terms
eyes
of
are on the
distance.
front
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's about 50 meters. 50 meters.
For him to bring him back in, that's going to be something special.
And I'm sorry I didn't get the split.
But he is special, Perry, and he is closing the gap, mind
But
you.
is he that special?
Let's see how special he is. 200 meters left.
He has closed the gap.
He has closed the gap. I don't think he's going to catch him. He's rolling in. He's reeling him in.
Oh my goodness.
Reeling him.
Look at Jonathan Jones go.
What
He's
a
closed
run.
the gap significantly, but not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough. Christchurch Foundation, he ran his heart out.
Oh my.
But I can tell you this. All Harrison College needs to do is to get that baton to Jonathan Jones a little closer.
Yes.
That's
That
a
third
little
leg,
closer.
that third leg,
Yes.
let them down.
But remember, it's going to be different come next week.
Yes, because that luxury may very well be erased by that St. Michael team.
The St. Michael team. Oh my. I'm going to be talking to my good friend John Hollingsworth to find out what his thoughts are if he got to watch this.
Well, Michael, we want to go back very quickly and take a look at the replay.
Yes, let's look at the replay.
Oh my goodness.
And Jonathan Jones is special. For him to reduce a 50-meter lead to 15 meters or 10 to 15 meters is exceptional. It's scary what he can do if he was closer. Whoa. That's a big run. Whoa. We see the finish. Jonathan Jones, just not enough real estate. He didn't. The third leg really let them down. That third leg, the athlete in the third leg needed to push some more. Keep that distance close.
Yes. They needed a much closer distance in order for Jonathan Jones to be able to execute.
What a way for Christchurch Foundation to seal victory in both the boys and the girls by winning both the boys and the girls 4x4s. And sending a message to all in the Sundry out there in the Frank Blackman zone that we are here, we are ready, bring your best. They may be a little sorry to send that message because this Racing in the Rings a very, very determined and talented and strong St. Michael's School team. So we are in for a battle.
Churchill is going to be celebrating tomorrow, I can tell you. And congratulations to Siebert Strawn and Ricky Carty and the entire coaching staff over there at the Christchurch Foundation School. They really understand organization. They have depth, Michael Jules. They have come out, they have executed, they have strategically assigned their athletes to the various events where they believe they could possibly extract the most points, and they credit goes to them. They have done exceptionally well, and they deserve
for sure
to be champions.
And both the girls and the boys have put in some great performances. I'm just checking here now to see if that final event has been scored. The 4x4. Haven't seen a score here. A score for the girls for sure. So I'm going to go and come back in. But your final thoughts, guys, as we round up what has been a very exciting 2 days of the Saul Esther Maynard zone.
Wow. Not at all disgrace, though, is Springer Memorial, because they have won this zone in the very first year.
Yes.
And they have won the BSAC title for a number of years. But there's only one team who has been able to surpass them. So it still says... it says to us that they are still doing good things.
Oh, of course.
At the moment, Foundation is just a cut above the rest.
Yes, Christchurch, like I said, the most complete track and field team here today, Christchurch Foundation School. And it was led very efficiently by the PE teachers and the sports PE department. They had some exceptional multi-event athletes in there. They had some talented athletes in both the males and the females. Everyone pulled their weight. I dare say that they really came here with the game plan set. They had the notion they were going to go for the boys and girls championship. They executed everything nicely, and kudos to them.
And as the kite in our shot
is
soaring high,
when we begin to talk about Churchill athletes who did a fantastic job, of course, everyone came out and gave their best. But I was especially impressed with this young lady, two young ladies. The young lady from St. George Secondary,
Danica,
yes, as well as Tionce from
Springer Memorial.
Those two young ladies were really impressive today. And I must say that going forward, we need to think about longevity for these athletes. When we talk about long-term athlete development, where do we see these young ladies going in the next 4 years? When they reach the under 20 level, I'm hoping we don't have to be asking what became of, but rather where did they go? We can say they probably went on to a scholarship, as we've mentioned many of the athletes here who have gone on. They've had records and gone on. And it was really good to see also St. George Secondary being factored in some of the events, winning some of the events, setting records. It really speaks to what the physical education teachers are doing, what the coaches are doing at schools such as St. George Secondary.
But to add to that as well, though, I want to mention also the presence of the Anthill School and the Ursuline Convent School as private institutions who are also coming out and participating.
And getting points.
Yes,
and
for sure.
We have to add to those another. Of course, Jonathan Jones is a class of by itself. Top athletes for me in this zone, and we can debate this a little later, but top athletes for me in this zone. I agree with you with Tionce and Danica. I also want to Layla Haynes, Sarah Bell.
Yes.
Also spreading her name in the record books twice, and then running that excellent first leg in that 4x4. Jonathan Jones. Those are the ones who stood out for me. Of course, we can't leave out Nathan Crawford Wallace, a multi-eventer. He really did well. So
how about Shantae Morris?
Shantae Morris coming into secondary school and really stamping her authority on the 13th division. That is exceptional. Daniel Duncan, as a youngster coming into the arena as well.
Lest we forget Kobe Hudson.
Oh, Kobe Hudson.
Kobe Hudson as well.
There's a lot of talent in this zone, and those athletes that we're going to be looking to see how they measure up against the best from the Frank Blackman zone as well.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
You guys have a lot of homework to do, because what we will need to do come tomorrow is to put alongside each other those outstanding results from this zone against those that we will see over the next 2 days in the Frank Blackman zone. And then, of course, all of that will mean nothing when we walk into next week, when they all come together for the big finale, because then we'll be starting from scratch.
Also, Michael, don't forget, when we do all that and we sit in our panel and we come up with our top athletes from each zone, we're going to give you, the fans and the viewers, the opportunity to vote on the viewers athlete for BSSAC 2018. So at the end of both zones, we are going to have a list, an honor roll, so to speak, top 3 athletes from each zone, and we are going to put them up on our website. You're going to know who they are, and you, the viewers all over the world who are viewing Sports.bb, you're going to get a chance to affect a talented athlete or two here in Barbados, here at the National Stadium, here at BSSAC 2018.
We talked a lot about the St. Michael's School team, but one of the athletes that I'm very excited about seeing tomorrow is Tafari Bishop from Courage and Power.
Oh, yes.
Very excited about seeing Tafari
Bishop. And this
Bishop.
guy, you know, when you think about Jonathan Jones coming from Courage and Parry going to
Harrison College,
Rashim Griffith doing the same thing. Tafari Bishop, he's the next big thing in distance running.
Oh, yes.
Very impressive in the 800 and 1500. So he's one that all eyes will be on again tomorrow. I know he's kind of hurt, but Darian Clark, he's a special kid as well.
He's class.
Yes.
He's class.
So, you know, tomorrow on Friday, you guys who are watching, there's still lots of talent. And I know, Ian, you commented about the fact that you asked me the question, why do we have so much talent and what happens to them? You know, and so we want to see this talent going even further and further afield. You mentioned the 2020 Olympics.
Yes.
The fact that maybe 1 or 2 coming from the BSSAC could be on that trip to Tokyo.
Well, it may very well be the case, but we certainly want to see our athletes progressing. I mean, it makes no sense. We have a lot of talent. We have a lot of raw material, but we want that raw material then to be refined, Michael.
Yes.
We want that raw material to be, you know, refined and taken then to the elite levels and see them progress and really represent Barbados on the world stage.
So I believe we now have our final scores in. So, Perry, you want to do the honors with the girls?
Of course. Thank you very much. Right, so in the girls, 11th, kudos to Ann Hill School, getting 3 points. Ursuline Convent in 10th position, 6 points. Graydon Celia in 9th, 42 points. Parkinson Memorial 8th, 46 points. They're in 7th position. The Ellerslie School, 78 points. In 8th position, St. George Secondary School, getting in the triple figures again. Last year did it. They came back again and did this year. 117 points. In 5th position, Commonmere School, 159 points. 4th position, Allen School, 215.5 points. And the top 3, Harrison College, 3rd, 284 points. And just these 2 schools were just a cut above the rest. 2nd position, Springer Memorial, 435 points, and just stamping the authority on it, running away with it, defending the championship emphatically. Christchurch Foundation School, I'm so excited. First, 471.5 points, holding on, defending the championship, and showing them that the rest of the ladies out there, that they're the class act to follow in the zone.
A difference of some 36.5 points.
Correct. Whoa. So, Ian, how did the boys fare?
In the 10th spot, the Ursuline Convent amassed 2.5 points. In 9th position, Parkinson Memorial, 30 points. In 8th, Graydon Sealy Secondary School with 64. In 7th place was the Ellerslie Secondary School. They were also 7th among the girls. They amassed 106.5 points. In 6th place, the St. George Secondary School. Kudos to them for their efforts. 146 points. In 5th place is the Combermere School. 222 points. The 4th spot went to Aline with 235. In 3rd was the St. Leonard's Boys. 267.5 points, and the top two who have separated themselves really from the rest of the pack, the lads from Harrison College, Crumpton Street, 382.5 points, and the new champions among the boys, Christchurch Foundation, 411 points.
Almost some 19 points there.
Yes. So congratulations, big congratulations to the Christchurch Foundation School, and I believe they have created history. This is the 3rd year of the zone format, and the first time that we have a school winning the Double Crown Championship, as it were. So, guys, it's been a pleasure again. They saw Esther Maynard zone done and dusted.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 0900 hours, we will get started with the Frank Blackman zone. And of course, loads of excitement to come your way. We'll have the St. Michael's School. We'll have to wait until Friday to see that 4x4. However,
Yes, that's all right. We can wait.
Yes, they'll be gunning to retain their title as well. So, on behalf of the entire team, and before we go, we must pay credit to our sponsors.
Of course, Pharmacy Sales Caribbean Inc. We want to say thanks to you, as well as Ozone Wireless, Scotiabank, Sagicor, Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union, Brighton Stokes, and certainly Flawless Gym. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you, the viewers, for staying with us to view this coverage of the Esther Maynard Zone, the Saul Esther Maynard Zone, as we concluded the 2nd day. So congratulations as well to the newly crowned champions, Christchurch Foundation. And tomorrow we'll be here at the National Stadium once again with the Frank Blackman Zone. I am Ian Webster. This is Michael Jules. And on my left, your right, is Mr. Perry Barnett. We are Sports.bb, bringing you the best in sports coverage.
With Ozone, get Wi-Fi with your MiFi. Get the Ozone data experience with your very own portable Wi-Fi hotspot wherever you go. No matter the device, share the connection, stay in the moment, and never skip a beat. Buy an Ozone MiFi and activate a MiFi or data plan of your choice. Get Wi-Fi with your MiFi with Ozone Wireless beyond a network.
Yes is a beautiful word. It empowers us. It brings satisfaction. And since you earn up to 3% cash back on everyday purchases with the Scotiabank Gold MasterCard, that's a lot of satisfaction, a lot more often. Plus, you get a welcome bonus from the get-go. Scotiabank Gold MasterCard is the card that keeps on giving, so it's easier for you to create many more precious yes moments. Apply for yours today. Call or visit a Scotiabank branch to find out more. Conditions apply.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club.
It's more than just money.
Home development with the Crib Club. You're young and you need to save money with the Crib Club. Savings have value and sustainability. So listen, children, show some discipline. It is beneficial for you when you save your city value.
It's more than just money.
Join the credit union Crib Club. More than just With Ozone, get Wi-Fi with your MiFi. Get the Ozone data experience with your very own portable Wi-Fi hotspot wherever you go. No matter the device, share the connection, stay in the moment, and never skip a beat. Buy an Ozone MiFi and activate a MiFi or data plan of your choice. Get Wi-Fi with your MiFi with Ozone Wireless beyond a network.
Yes is a beautiful word. It empowers us. It brings satisfaction. And since you earn up to 3% cash back on everyday purchases with the Scotiabank Gold MasterCard, that's a lot of satisfaction, a lot more often. Plus, you get a welcome bonus from the get-go. Scotiabank Gold MasterCard is the card that keeps on giving, so it's easier for you to create many more precious yes moments. Apply for yours today. Call or visit a Scotiabank branch to find out more. Conditions apply.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.